Rwanda has just received a Street View update, and I spent a lot of time yesterday figuring out as much as I could about it. As you can see, unlike most of the capital Kigali, we have got a brown pickup truck Google car instead of a black one, and coverage has been added primarily in 7 different, pretty much random clusters in the country, with most of them having very distinct clues. For example, this one we have got pretty thin, relatively thin trees, a lot of green poles over here, and most importantly, these very extreme looking cliffs. And this is going to be found in this national park over here. And as an additional thing, this road over here does not have a yellow center line, which should mean we're going to be on the smaller white road. This is a very simple round. When you see the very red soil in an extremely rural area, which kind of reminds me of the Ugandan dirt, you are only going to be by this lake over here, specifically on either this road or even slightly more inland near the parks and stuff, but this one should be right next to the lake. We're going to be in a fairly urban location this time, but combined with the brown car and it not being a huge city, we're going to be in one of the southern locations, either Butari or this road over here. But with this red soil and this hill that just has a random assortment of trees, we should be in Butari, which you can find by going down this yellow road over here. We're in the same national park as round 1, but as I said earlier, with the yellow line, we are going to be on the bigger yellow road. You can also be on the other side sometimes. This is also a fairly easy place to remember. We've got the brown car, noticeably very white soil compared to the other rounds, a nice road, thin trees again like round 1, but we're going to be in this national park over here, which you can find by searching for this town over here, then follow this road up. And another good metaphor is that there are often a lot of people on the road. If you see French bollards and you're in a not too tall of a location, you should be in Butari once again. But keep in mind, you can also see bollards in the Southwest National Park. And just as a reminder, if you see a blurred car, it's usually the black car, which should mean we're going to be in mainland Kigali. We've got a lot of nice houses this road, with the soil that isn't too red. It should usually be in the east of Kigali, where the national park, where the art museum is, sorry. With very red soil and the black car, and a lack of many houses, we should be in the southern area of Kigali. And of course we have the city north just to confirm it. The most notable thing about this round are these very recognizable hills with not too many trees on them and of a very light green colour. We're going to be in the other southern location to the southwest of Butari on one of these roads over here. And it's also one of the places with the lightest soil. For the final location, we're going to be in Bumbogo, which is in the north of Kigali, and I noticed they got a lot of poles along with red soil and of course the new brown car. It can be quite hard to find sometimes, but if you go to Kigali, go north slightly, you'll find the Konogo Center, and it's going to be slightly to the northwest of that. Here's a better look at all the locations, and something I forgot to mention is that down south of Kigali you will find the black car, but in this slightly less southern part they actually use the brown car. So just keep that in mind when you think you're in Kigali but don't have the black car. And another thing quickly, geoguessr announced the World Cup for 2024, which I'm not going to talk about too much at the moment because there are definitely a lot of details lacking. However, it appears that anyone can compete this year, which is a huge improvement compared to the last one. And that will be it for today. I was going to record something like the Panama and Namibia video, but I thought I'll do something a little different this time. So subscribe for my geoguessr, and thank you for watching.